Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is GM James. You're hearing that correctly. The DAT network has finally broken down enough to where they will allow me to run a show. I'm very excited. I am also very nervous, so bear with me. Together I have an amazing cast next to me. I will have them rattle off and say a little bit about themselves. May, you go first.
Oh God, oh no, I didn't expect this. Hi, my name's May. This is Leia. If you see a cat butt walking across the screen, that's her. I play Pathfinder and D&D. I started here on the DAT network playing my first Pathfinder game ever, and I also play video games and I stream them on Twitch, and I do a lot of other stuff. And I have no idea what I'm getting into right now, but I'm excited. And also, I hate aliens. I just want to throw that out there. I don't know if that's relevant, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay, I'll take that into account. Make May an alien. Sorry, Randy.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Randy Alvarenga. I'm over on our Harbingers program here on the DAT network on Tuesdays with Megan Caves, and I play different tabletop games. I stream those things, and then I'm also an actor here in Seattle, so I'm up here in the cold north right now.
Beautiful, thank you so much. Megan.
That's me, right?
That is you.
Hi.
That is you.
I'm so confused. There's two Megans. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Hi, I am Megan Caves, and I currently am running Harbingers here on the DAT network on Tuesday nights. That's where you can see me. Yeah, I think that's it, right? And you can follow me on Twitter at Megan Caves. I've added that.
Beautiful. And then everyone, I want to give you an absolutely warm welcome to a person I'm very excited to play with. Her name is Sarah, and we'll hear a little bit about her.
Cool, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited. I am a dog mom. I have a German Shepherd. You'll probably see his tail like waving around in the background. I stream here on Twitch. I just play like casual games, Animal Crossing, Stardew mostly. And then I also play Dungeons and Dragons on Here Be Dragons.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming, and it is a pleasure to have you all. We'll see if you still enjoy this after I murder you. For those of you who don't know, 10 Candles is a cooperative storytelling game. So it basically focuses around a shared narrative control. So although I am the GM, these beautiful people down here will be hopefully telling us a very spooky story with some added effects by me. Right now we're going to go through the basic character creation and just have you guys see what it's like to go through the start of the game before we actually get into it. So to start, we're going to I'm going to have Lord of the Flame. Please light 3 candles.
Oh.
And yes, as you can see above me, beautiful. Okay, so you guys are going to take your first 2 cards, and one in the top left-hand corner is going to be your virtue, and the other one is going to be your vice. Easy way to figure that out is one solves problems, one causes problems. These are single word descriptive adjectives. Keep it vague enough to where you can use it when needed. If you have questions on like what words you want to use, feel free to say them out loud and I can give you a yes or no or what might be better. And then while they're figuring that out, I am going to go to chat to see what they say about us. I already I saw James Jam. I accept that. If Jim Jam will also accept Jim James, we are Jam James. Yeah, we'll just flip. It's fine. It's fine. He's fine with it. He's fine. It's Lucas Martinez says, Lord of the Flame. Make me a sandwich.
Oh, wait. It's too
What if it's technically a noun, but it's kind of an adjective?
Oh, I mean, what is it?
Overthinker? I'm overthinking it.
I mean, you could do like anxious.
But that's different. Kind of. I guess that works.
Chat. What do you think about
I'll figure out
overthinking?
another
Do we have
word.
any synonyms? Yeah, we come back to that. Anyone
Okay,
else have any questions about
adjective,
their
got it.
vice and virtue?
I'm also overthinking it.
Okay, that's fine. It's just simple, one-worded. You can do alcoholic, angry.
There's so many
Uh,
options. I'm so excited.
There is. Yeah.
That's my problem.
May,
Oh my
I
God,
forgot
could
to
do
ask
this.
you this. Pick a number 1 through 20.
8.
Okay.
It's my lucky number, so don't fail me, please.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Did I see? Oh, Ed isn't here! What's up, Ed? Playing some 10 Candles. Hope you enjoy that. I know I need to get you into a game. I'm all excited. Let me know once you guys have finished writing your vice and virtue.
How many are we writing?
Just
Maybe.
one. So you have one virtue, one vice.
As ready as I can be.
Beautiful. So this next part, Megan, do you need a little bit more time?
No.
Maybe? Can I
Nope,
just go
I'm
last? Oh, you're saying Megan.
I definitely
I
do.
know, there's
are-
two. You can,
you are
you
Meg.
can call me.
I
You can
know.
call me Meg. You can call me Meg,
Meg.
if that would be helpful. Yes,
It's a
maybe
little
that would
loud.
be easier.
Okay,
I don't know.
both
Well, you
Megans
can do Megan. It's fine.
need more time. Cool.
Oh,
So next one's gonna get a little so in chat, the VMix that we're in, you guys, those vice and virtues that you wrote are not for you, and it's not the character that you're creating. These vice and virtues are for the players that are playing next to you. So Randy, your virtue
cool.
is gonna go to
Okay.
Sarah. Sarah, your virtue is gonna go to Megan or Meg. Meg, your virtue is gonna go to May. And May,
Okay.
your virtue is gonna go to Randy. With the vices,
Okay.
it will go in the opposite direction. So let me know once you guys sent those over, and then I can repeat it.
Where am I? I'm just
Okay,
sending
so
this
we're
to
send-
Jared.
No, you're sending it to
Oh, in the VMix chat. I
Randy
see.
in the chat. Yes. Actually, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
You're
see.
sending.
Wait, are we direct messaging each other? Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's possible.
I don't
Wait, is
know if
there
that's
a-
possible.
VMix?
I just
I'm
did
blocked
that
out.
though.
It's me. It's me, the Lord of the Flame.
Yes,
Yeah,
hello,
send
Lord
them,
of the
send them
Flame.
to me in Discord, and then I'll send
Okay.
them to James.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wait, no, don't send them to me. They need to go to the players.
Well, I'll send them to the players. Yes, I'll get them
Hey.
where they need to go.
Thank you, Lord of the Flame.
Okay.
Yes. Your virtues. So Randy, or your vice, will go to May. May, your vice, will go to Megan. Megan, your vice will go to Sarah. And Sarah, your vice will go to Randy. So as they're typing that all out, I'll let you guys know how basically the game is played. So the 10 candles represent 10 dice that the very first player will get. These dice are to represent any conflict happening. That conflict can be as simple as finding a flashlight to as complicated as rewiring a bomb. They will be rolling against me. So for the first round, I will only have 1 dice against their 10, and it's whoever rolls the most 6s. The only caveat is if they are unable to roll a single 6 in their dice, their scene or narration rights ends, and I pick up until the next person takes over. But you only need 1 6 to consider it a success. These cards that we're creating right now, if you find yourself in a position that you will be losing storytelling rights, you can burn the card and use it in the storytelling immediately to be able to re-roll all the ones that you have rolled before. This gives you a chance to either roll another 6 or to roll more 6s than me. Looking at Randy's face just reminded me that for every 1 you roll, while you are the storyteller, you will lose that dice. I will gain that dice, and so as you tell your story, the power will shift. Know at any time you can burn your cards for a chance to either succeed in something that you really need to do, or just to continue playing along. Okay, now this is my part. I will be introducing the module to you. 1 year ago, you and 23 other crew members embarked on a mission to the international lunar base Artemis. 1 month ago, the sun was extinguished and the world went dark. 10 days ago, they showed up, and one by one, your crew started to disappear. Some succumbing to the madness and walking off into the ever expanse of the lunar landscape, and others you believe were taken by them. Your last contact with ground control was 5 days ago, and without sun, your solar panels have no way of charging the station. You're running low on oxygen and power, and your auxiliary generators are slowly running out of fuel. You know Artemis is dying. With your calculations, there's just enough power to launch the return rocket and head home, assuming there is even a home to return to. But either way, the lights have begun to dim, which means that life support isn't far behind. You need to redirect power to the rocket and get off the moon as fast as possible. But that might not be as simple as planned. Some sections of the station are already without air, and the static-laced warnings of your fellow crew members cautioned that there may be damage to one of the hulls. But that was the last you've ever heard from him. Now time is running out, Artemis is dying, and you need to move. So in this next step, you'll be creating your character. So in one of your empty cards, you're going to write your name, so what their name or what they're called, their look, so at a quick glance, when you look at them, what people see, and their concept, or in other words, who are they or what are they? I will give you a moment to do that.
So it was name, look, and their concept.
Who they are.
What are they? Or who are they?
Yeah.
That's what we said.
Yeah,
okay.
that is correct.
Just make sure I got it all.
Yes, and for chat, so they're basically some kind of sentient being that is slowly genociding the human race to ultimate destruction. They are basically seen as your worst nightmare or just nothing but darkness. It is very difficult to kill them, and they have the ability to stop the sun, so. And let me know once you guys get to your moment of character creation.
All right, ready.
Yes, Lyria, stop the sun. I know that was horribly wrong worded. I don't know things right now. Sorry, okay, it's cool.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
I'm terrified, but great.
Yeah.
Ready.
It's like Dead Space.
Yeah, that's fine, Jared. Actually, no. The only thing you need to keep hidden is the brink. You can have everyone else's showing. Okay. Once you guys have created character, I will need the Flame Master to light 3 more candles for me.
Did you say why we were on a mission to, why we were on Artemis? Like what we were doing?
So it was just a normal it's basically like the International Space Station. You go there for research, you do your stint, which is usually about 12 months, and then you go home. Unfortunately for this group of 23, they weren't aware that this was going to happen. They had only been at the base for about a month before the sun went out. So this is a fresh crew. Okay, Scott. I mean, I can follow some of the rules, as long as the rules slowly benefit what I need. Is everyone good with creating their character? I don't want you to feel rushed. If you still need time, that's perfectly fine. I can let you know what the next scene is, and then we can have you catch up afterwards, or like during the time that it takes you. So after you're done with character creation, you're going to take another card, and the beginning of the card, you're going to write the sentence, "I will find hope." And afterwards, you're going to create an event that would be reasonable to achieve and kept sync and have a clear to provide strong direction. However, all moments should also have the potential for failure. So you will find hope. A good example is like sending a message to Earth, or little things that might help you through the ever-expansive darkness.
Okay, so it's just in our current situation, like what we hope to do.
Yes.
Anything bad happens.
Yeah, like your hope could be that you get to the rocket ship, or that you're able to have contact with someone from ground control. Something that could be realistically achieved. Yeah. As far as it's not like, I want to call my daughter from this telecommunications device. Just stuff like that. And then let me go know what you guys are finished.
I'm finished.
Perfect. I know we're almost there, Flame Master, I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't... I'm sorry, Flame Master. We don't introduce the characters until later down the line. Okay. So the next card you're going to write is about your neighbor. This is their brick. This is something that you've seen them do when pushed to the extremes. The only difference is I'm going to be involved. 1 second. Okay, so your brink is going to go Randy to Sarah. Sarah, you're going to give them an ability. So the way you're going to word it is, and send it to Jared so he can send it to me, is you have seen them, and then write a short sentence basically describing, it can be you have seen them in her dreams, become one of us, search for a specific item. These are things you have witnessed them do. Megan, I'm going to send you something they have seen you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about...
You are... yeah, sorry, not May. The Brinks
I was like, yeah.
do not... Yeah, so the Brinks do not share it with anyone. The only person that's going to know is the neighbor who sent it to you. I will say that these Brinks can be used against characters in moments of high stress. One second.
I'm stressed out.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I'm playing Dead Space.
Right? What? That's creepy.
Yes.
I can't. Okay, have you guys been able to send those to Jared and we're all good there?
Wait, who am I? Am I writing one for someone specific?
Yes, sorry. May, you're writing Brink for Randy.
Okay. And it's just the Brink, or am I doing the ability thing too? Or wait, is it the same
just
thing?
for Brink.
Okay, got it. Could it be something that happened after the sun went out that I saw?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This can be like up until the moment of right now.
Okay.
Beautiful. Right now you guys are going to arrange the stacks. So you're going to put your Brink on the very bottom. Your Brink will always be on the bottom. It is the very last thing that you're pushed to until you're able to use it. But your hope, your vice, and virtue can be shuffled anywhere they want to. Flame Master, go ahead and light the final 4 candles. Beautiful. Okay. We've come to my favorite part. Inventory supplies. Your inventory is whatever you have in your pocket right now, on your person, you as a human being. Whatever you have in your pocket, that is your inventory. Anything else, you're going to have to roll for conflict to be able to find it. Yep.
That's what? I took everything off. I just came home from work. This is so upsetting.
Randy, where did you get a gun? Why do you have a gun in your pocket?
I don't. I have absolutely
prepared.
nothing.
Yeah, it says that in the book. Whatever is in your pocket is what you are starting with. The beautiful thing is when I played
purposefully
this,
didn't read that stuff.
when I played this with Jared, he had hot sauce in his pocket, and so he had it on where we were and was able to use that to fight against them. They also, perfect.
I have a debit card.
Yes, you can use the debit.
Good. Phew, we might need it later.
Yeah. You guys want drinks from the vending machine? I got you.
Okay. So we're going to be doing this after this the scene that we're going to do, but I like to talk about it. So after we get done, we're going to be doing this thing called establishing truths. For every candle that is lit, that is how many truths you get, except for the final one. The last truth is always said collectively by you guys, and we are alive. So I will start it with these things are true, the world is dark. And then I will go around, and then for the next 9 truths, you will say these things are true. A truth is one irrefutable fact pertaining to just one change in the story. So let's say we get through one character story, and you guys need supplies or to access an area. You can say that one of your truths is that you find the access key, something that is relative to changing a plot in it. If that makes sense. I can explain it a different way. I know that was a little weird. May.
Explain it.
So...
Yeah, I'll take the second explanation.
That's fine. You're basically just saying truths into the world that can help or hinder you through the storytelling. So let's say Sarah has storytelling rights. You're still allowed to say your truths. So one of your truths could be, there's a murderer among us. That's a truth that plays into the game. It's something that directly affects and could change the path of the story. It doesn't always have to hinder, and it doesn't always have to help. But we'll go through, and in a couple rounds, we'll start to figure it out, and it gets a little bit easier. Yes, Jared, thank you, sorry. Okay, Jared, I'm going to send you that right now, but we are about to do the final recording. So final recording is my favorite scene of all time. It is where your character's introduction comes in, and it's basically, if anyone in the world were to receive this message, this is what you would be telling them. You usually keep it 30 seconds to a minute long, but yeah, we'll go one at a time. We'll have you introduce yourself, basically tell what you're going through as the character, and what you hope to find or do. And then you'll sign off, and we'll go through the rest. So we'll start with Randy, since he's done this before.
All right. Are we good?
Jared, you want to bring him up to center? Oh, there we are. Beautiful.
Dr. Morrow here. It seems we're running out of power and we have to evacuate the station. I'm not sure I'm completely on board with this idea, but the rest of the crew, or what's left of us, have decided that that's what we need to do. So, I'm recording this message to you. Linda, I hope that we're back together when you see this, but I think my project was probably a fail. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Morrow. Next, let's get Sarah up here.
This is Sai. I am the environmental scientist on this project. I've been working for a while, and we've found a lot of data that could help us out, but I need to get this up to my team. I hope to get these samples of data up to my team. Please help. We're trying to get out.
And transmission. Amazing. What was your name real fast? One more time?
Sai. S-A-I.
Say I. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Sai. Next, we're going to have May. Get up here, May.
That's me. My cat just opened my door. Sorry. Right in the
Okay.
most crucial
How did you get a cat on board the International Space Station?
You know I would.
Right, 100%.
This is Josie Clark. If anyone finds this or receives this, please get this to my sister Jane. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to you, Jane. We're doing such good research, and I think we're really gonna help people, but I don't know what's happened. I don't even know if you're still alive. I'm going to do my best to help everyone get back. They know so much more than me. I'm just the nurse. I do the checkups, and I'm gonna help them get back so they can try and figure this all out, but if I never see you again, I love you.
Shh. It's beautiful. Thank you, Josie. Nurse Josie, and last, but certainly not least, get up here, Megan.
I am Riley, ship scientist, who has been trying to make sure that all of the specimens that we have been studying for so long, if we can get these specimens back, if we can get them back to Earth, they could save lives. I mean, I know the lives on this ship are important, but are they more important than everyone's life back home? I think we can do both. I'm gonna try my best. There's only a few of us here. Tell my mom I love her, and I hope to see you soon.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Riley. And I just want to say we are getting rated by Sky! I just want to take a moment. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are playing 10 Candles right now. This is a cooperative storytelling horror game. Telly, I'm sticking with it. Yes, where I am the GM, and these beautiful people are my crewmates that I will inevitably destroy. I am so excited. And earlier today, I had everyone say a number between 1 and 20, and the closest person was going to be who comes first. And May, with an 8,
God.
Josie Clark.
Okay.
So
Yep.
let me give you a small intro into it. We see the ever expanse of sky, followed by a backdrop of a blanket of white. We slowly pan over to see a large complex with several flags from countries all over the world, and a sign that says International Space Station Artemis. As we slowly raise up, we notice that Artemis, normally in a shape of a giant U, has several areas of penetration and destruction through its different bays. You're currently sealed within the right side, so the complete opposite side of where the hangar is. You know for a fact that there are multiple entranceways without air, but as of right now, I will drop it to you, Josie. So what do we see through your eyes? What would you like to do? You're free to talk to your other crewmates or go on your own to figure something out. Anytime you come up with a conflict, I will have you roll for it, and we'll go from there.
Okie doke. Josie would probably be in the infirmary. I don't know if do I ask you questions like a DM? Like, are there people who are hurt and alive, or do I just go with
So you would know that there is a semi-functioning artificial intelligence on board, named Howie.
Okay.
You can call to him at any time. He will give you cursory information and update you on certain issues as they occur.
Okay. Gotcha. I would like to go find Dr. Morrow because I work under him, even though he does more research and project stuff. I think he might possibly know more about what's going on.
Perfect. Yeah. So if you need to go see someone or stuff like that, I won't consider those conflicts. I'm basically hand waving that. The only time
Okay.
I'm going to consider a conflict is when you're searching for an item or trying to do something that progresses. Like if you're trying to get out of this hall and like you find a door, things like that. So you're more than
Actually,
welcome to.
Before I go to him, I do want to do a conflict thing. If there's anything in the infirmary, I need some sort of defense. I haven't seen the things myself, but I've heard from my crewmates I know they exist. So I would like, if a gun would be preferable. I don't know if we have one of those in here.
I don't think there's guns in space. It's a whole vacuum seal
true.
thing.
What? That space has guns? What are you talking about? Okay, like some sort of like a crowbar or anything.
You would like something to be able to keep yourself safe. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
ideally.
your 10d6.
Oh my god. I don't know how to roll this many dice at once. Okay. 1 single 6.
How many ones did you get?
How many ones?
Yeah.
2?
Okay, pull those dice. You
Okay.
So now it is 3 dice to 7.
These are your dice. Here you go.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I will take those. Perfect. You find a small oxygen arc well tank that is portable enough to where you can turn it on and protect yourself.
An oxygen tank. Okay. Awesome. Can Howie track people? Like, can I ask Howie where someone is, or do I just have to go look?
You're more than welcome to.
To ask?
Yeah.
Howie, where is Dr. Morrow right now?
Hello, Nurse Josie. Scanning. Dr. Morrow seems to be in the lunch bay. Would you like me to request an audience with him?
Yes, please.
Understood. You hear like a little... Dr. Morrow, Nurse Josie has a question for you. And a little screen panel comes up, and it's you guys face to face now.
Patch her through. Hey, Josie.
Thanks, Howie.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No. I'm just trying to eat some rations. Well, it's another thing we're running out of, but yeah, no, I'm fine. I guess. What, may I ask, is the reason we're calling?
I'm trying to track everyone down. First, we have to get to the escape pod, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know where everyone's so scattered.
Everyone was saying that they wanted to handle some last minute things to sort of put things away, it sounded like. So I just needed to eat something.
And you?
I was on my way to the lab, but decided I couldn't think without actually filling my stomach. But I am not that far from you. I can meet up with you and we can go together if that would be better.
Okay. Do you need to gather things from your lab first? Your research?
Yes, I just want to make sure the samples are taken care of before we leave.
Okay.
Dr. Morrow,
Oh,
I apologize for interrupting, but it seems that life support is currently at 97% and falling.
Thank you, Howie.
Of
well,
course.
That AI will be the death of me. So, I will. It sounds like we're running low on oxygen again. I will go to the lab really quick. But why
I'll
don't we
meet you there?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Tomorrow out.
Be safe. And then having made contact with one person, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the lab as quick as possible, before we try to locate more people.
Perfect. As you go to the lab, you are passing a large bay window that shows into the ever distance of the moon. Go ahead and give me a conflict roll.
Oh no. I was supposed to be rolling 11 dice, right? Or was I only supposed to be rolling 10?
Only 10, but now 7.
Okay. Okay, I actually did roll 10, but then I got worried I left one out. Okay. Now I've got 7. And I have 1 6 and 1 1 if it matters.
Go ahead and take out that 1.
Right. Okay.
But it's fine. You don't happen to see anything. It feel like you caught something out of the corner of your eye, but it feels like your nerves are just seeming to get to you. And I'll let you take over again.
Okay. Josie's gonna say a little prayer and keep walking down the hallway. She's got her tank at the ready. If there's, I guess this would have been in the infirmary. Never mind. I'm just gonna beeline it for the lab.
Oh, perfect. You make it to the lab safely. You notice around you slight flickering of lights, but after Howie confirming that life support is slowly draining, you know that it could just easily be an electrical problem. The doors open fine, and inside you find Dr. Morrow frantically going through his research.
Dr. Morrow, what can I help you gather? We have to go as
I'm
fast
looking-
as we can.
Yes, I know. I'm looking for sample 2XZ. It's not anywhere here, and he's sort of pushing things off the desk, like he is frantically looking for the specific sample.
I will help him look for the sample to
Okay.
XZ.
6 dice.
I used to have so many. 3 6s and 1 1.
Nice. Take out that 1, and you have successfully found Dr. Morrow's vial.
Dr. Morrow, what is this? Will this help us?
I don't know if help is the opportune word here, but this is the reason, or at least a large part of my research on this station, and this needs to get back with us when we go. So, yes.
That's great.
I'm glad you found it. Thank you very much. Quick question for the GM. This.
Yes, for Howie.
Yeah. Oh, for Howie. Yes. Let me ask Howie. So I have my hope was to find this sample. That was my first card. So
That's perfect.
You won.
So you found your sample. So now when we get to you, you will have 1 dice higher than what you normally start with.
Ooh.
thank you.
Oh.
So that's perfect. You found a little bit of hope in the world, in the ever-expanding dark.
Aw.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Okay. So now, Josie, we need to find the others.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know who's left. The ship is so quiet. I guess we could ask Howie.
Yeah.
Scan.
Let's do that.
Howie, who
Hello.
from our original crew is still on board this ship? Who is closest to us?
Scanning. 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 My scans indicate that there are a total of 4 human life forms and 3 undetected forms. This could be a simple misreading, and they are actually dead. Would you like me to scan again?
Yes, can you specify?
Tell me. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yes. Can you
What was that,
specify,
Dr. Morrow?
Can you specify the 3 life forms that are slightly strange?
Scanning. Detection of 3 objects with unknown bio. Unable to confirm.
Howie, where is the closest one?
Scanning. The closest one seems to be near the environmental bay.
God. That's where Psy works. Can we...
Yes. Dr. Josie, or Nurse Josie.
Thank you. Is Psy one of the life forms? Is Psy in the environmental science bay?
Checking now. Yes, it appears to be. She is in the environmental science bay. I have also located Dr. Riley.
Where?
Where's Dr. Riley? Yeah.
She is currently walking to your position now.
Great, we can intercept her, but how are we we have to get to Psy before it does.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Thank you, Howie.
Would you like me to call Sai?
Yes. Quickly, please.
And you hear like a brrrr, and then it stops and it goes, Doctor, life support at 92%.
Howie, does using the call system affect the life support degradation?
It does take some power, but it is nothing that Howie can't do.
Okay, great. Great, let's talk to Sai.
Hello, Sai. You have an incoming call from Dr. Morrow and Nurse Josie. Would you like to accept? Collect call.
Yes.
You are now. Perfect. I will charge your card. Ha, ha.
Haha. No time for jokes, Howie.
Sai, can you hear me?
Yes. What's wrong?
One of them is outside the environmental bay. Howie just told us we're going to come to you, but whatever you can do to defend yourself, we'll come as quick as we can.
Be safe. Is there only one?
He only told us of one near you. There's 3 of them on board the
Sai.
ship, though.
There are currently 3 unknown biological entities on this ship that I am unable to track or understand their current location. I do, however, know that one is near you. I would suggest trying to leave.
Okay. I'm gonna gather some things while you guys are headed over here. If I hear anything, I will come out. If not, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Is there anyone else aboard the ship that we need to help get out?
Only Dr. Riley. It's just
Where
the
is
4 of us. She's on her way to us, so hopefully we'll intercept her on the way over. We're gonna head there now from Dr. Morrow's lab.
Okay. Be safe.
Okay.
All right.
You too. Bye.
Bloop.
Do you need anything else here, Dr. Morrow?
No. We can go ahead and leave this office now. All right. Scary things are out there.
Is there, before we walk out, is there like I guess I'll have to roll for it, but is there like a med kit sort of situation
I don't know.
Okay.
You gotta roll for it. It's 5-5 now, so it's an even game.
Yeah.
Okay, well I got 1 6 and no 1s for the first time.
2 6s.
That
I
mean
apologize.
Your turn?
Flame Master, I will need you to extinguish 1 light. And
I see now.
you would like to burn a card to be able to re-roll.
So, burn a card means burning one of the ones that I've read?
Yes, your vice or virtue. And it has to immediately be involved in this story. Like what happens now. So let's say your virtue or your vice was out, like alcoholic. Searching through, you would find a bottle as well as your med kit, and then you would start drinking from it. It's stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you would tell me how it works then, maybe.
Maybe, kind of.
Oh God, I'm scared. But also, I feel like it's early, so maybe it's okay. If it comes back around to me... Wait, it doesn't come back around to me, does it?
It will come back.
Oh, it does. Do I still have 5 dice, or do I have 10 again?
You have the number of dice that there are candles left. So the next player will have 9 dice.
Oh my God,
and then after that, it goes 8, 7, 6. But it's okay. That's how this game plays. But what are you gonna do?
I don't want to burn anything yet. I'm nervous. I guess I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Unfortunately, as you rummage through everything, it seems that Dr. Morrow does not have a kit to be able to, or like a med kit that you'd be able to have on you. You and Dr. Morrow together try to quickly get up his supplies as fast as you can, and in your rush, you do not realize Riley walking the same with a pile of papers in her hand. Dr. Morrow and Riley end up colliding, and Megan, you are next.
So I'm so sorry. Dr. Morrow. You're exactly who I was looking for. There are so many things that we need to collect on this ship. I don't know. I can't figure out which things that we can leave and which things that we can't. So I brought all of. Oh gosh, it's everywhere. Well, I brought all of these documents, and I thought, and there's more of you. Oh, good. What are you doing?
We're heading towards Dr. Sai, in environmental controls. There's
good. Dr. Sai has a lot of things we need. Yes, sorry, continue.
But, Howie, and he starts whispering. He leans close and he goes, "There's apparently those creatures that one of the old crewmates before they met in said they saw on the ship, probably. At least there's unidentified specimens on the ship, and with it being sealed tight, I don't know how they would get in here.
Right. That was my question. How did they get in? That's interesting. It seems very important to learn, but we don't have much time, do we?
We don't have time for an experiment, unfortunately, Dr. Wright.
Okay. Yes. Well. What? Right. So on the way to Dr. Sai, that was good. Yes, and
we
Josie.
need to be careful because one of those things is nearby.
Do we need to be quiet?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about them.
I've only heard tales of these things. I don't even know if I really believe them, but if Howie is seeing them, then there's something going on here.
Yes,
Correction, Dr. Morrow. I am just seeing a unorganic object that I cannot seem to correctly biologically respond to.
Thank you, Howie.
I have so many questions.
No problem, Doctor.
All right. Do we have weapons?
No. Those are on the other side of...
You look at Nurse Josie, and she appears to have a oxygen arc welder, handheld. It's very powerful, but it can only do close-up stuff.
Oh, that seems like a good start. Could I look around in this area and see if there's any scraps of metal or anything that maybe has started to break apart that I could use?
You could, if you want to roll for it.
Okay, so I will do that, and I'm rolling 9 dice, is that right?
Yes, you're rolling 9 dice, and you take out the ones.
Hey, names?
3, 4, 5, 6.
I saw it. Oh, you are super right. I was supposed to do it this round. Everyone pause! Sorry.
Oh.
I messed up. We are supposed to do truths at the beginning of the second round. These are things to help the story progress or change it along. I am so sorry. I will leave right now with how sad I am about this. So we will start with... let's see. Okay. These things are true. The world is dark. And Meg, you will give us our first truth.
Okay, so I'm just stating something that is true about the world. Is that right?
Yeah, so you're basically... the truth is one irrefutable fact pertaining to just one change in the story. So that could be like you have... I'm not going to give you that. That's too easy. Like you have an area specifically designed for certain things for protection, or stuff like that. Like, you know, the captain kept this in his drawer. You know that Dr. Moore dissects things, so he has to have knives. Like, things like that.
Okay. I know that Nancy, who is one of the guards, has a shotgun.
Okay, I'm not allowing guns in space.
Oh, no guns in space? Okay. Then
Well, I mean, just because if you theoretically miss, then you hit a hole, and then there's a whole vacuum, and then all of you guys die really fast. You could do it.
Okay,
Actually, thinking about that, we could get this show done at 7:45.
Okay. Then not that, and instead it is an oxygen tank with a mask.
Ooh,
Say that
okay.
instead.
I'm gonna say there are enough spacesuits for survivors.
Okay.
These things are true. And Randy, what is your truth?
As we are heading towards environmental controls, the lights begin to go out in the section of the ship we're in.
Okay. Sarah, your truth.
The kitchen is near the environmental bay.
Perfect. May, your truth.
Can I say something about them?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't
Like-
inhibit them. If you do
What
do
if
a
they look
weakness...
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
what-
kind of a weakness, I guess.
You tell me and then I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't sense us if we don't move.
Is that a T-Rex in Jurassic 1?
Maybe.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll give it to you. Sensory issues.
Yeah.
Megan, we're back to you.
Listen, that's a great horror movie plot device.
No, I love it.
I know that there is a plethora of well-preserved food in packs in the kitchens or the cafeteria.
So you got supplies. Randy.
We get to environmental control right as the thing is outside of the door. Or them. It's right outside of the door, whatever it is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why couldn't it be right after it left?
Sarah.
Can my truth be that we know how to kill it?
No.
Darn.
I'm not gonna
My
make
truth
it
is we
that
survive.
easy. Yeah.
This is done.
I like it.
Okay. My truth is that there is a stash of long blades in the environmental bay.
Okay. I mean, you have to cut like plants and everything. I completely understand.
Grass.
Sure do.
And then our final truth goes to May.
I know that someone on the ship caused them to appear.
Ooh. Perfect. And the one truth that you guys all are witness to at this moment, and you guys are going to say it with me, it's, and we are alive.
Alive.
We are alive.
That is your last truth. Perfect. Now, Dr. Riley, you may continue.
Where was I? Oh, rolling dice. I'm still holding them.
Yes.
Okay, I got 2 6s and 1 1.
Okay, go ahead and pull out that one. You have succeeded. So go ahead and let me know what you find.
I think that there is a relatively long, maybe about the length of a crowbar or bat, kind of piece of metal that has fallen off the side of the ship that looks straight enough that maybe I could wield it. And I will pick that up and go, maybe this will help. Anything, right?
I mean, it's better than nothing, yes. I agree.
Yes,
So,
okay.
I'm the only one who doesn't have something. Great. Okay.
You have your plant.
Yes, this very important rare sample that will scare them to death.
Oh, please don't use that. That
No.
is very
I
important that we
would
get that
never
off the
dare.
ship.
I would dare not.
Okay, good. Just as long as we're on the same page about that. Okay,
Dr.
let's
Morrow.
find the
Life support at 85%.
life support
Thank you,
is
Howie.
failing.
Yes.
I mean, I suppose that makes sense. I just hadn't even checked. I haven't even thought to check. We should go. We should go get Sai.
Right. So, let's go.
So as you guys begin to walk forward, everything seems fine. You seem to be getting through bays. You are hitting the very last bay, and as you go to do your biometric scan, it begins to open and then gets stuck. And then closes and gets to open and begins to get stuck. And Howie comes on and goes, "I'm sorry, doctor. I appear to be malfunctioning. 1 second while I reboot." And you see he's left just a crack in the door. And you can see the environmental science bay. And around you, the lights start to flicker on and off. And Riley, as you're looking into this, you can see in the distance, when it flickers on, there's someone standing there. And you begin to adjust your eyes and it flickers off and it's gone.
Sai.
I've fixed the problem, doctor. And he's opened up the door.
Riley will hold up her scrap and start to walk back. Go, I'm Sai. Sai, is that? I think we should all back up. I think there's something in there.
Oh, okay.
I saw something briefly.
Right. All right. Dr. Sai is still inside the bay. I mean, inside the environmental controls, correct?
I think so.
Correct, doctor.
Thank you, Howie. All right.
Does anyone have a light? A light would be helpful.
No, not on me.
Yeah, me either.
We can roll for it to see if someone has a flashlight.
Okay.
Or you
All
don't
right.
have to. I don't think you need a flashlight. You just walk around in the dark.
I don't
Seems
know.
okay.
I'm gonna see. Okay, no sixes, but I did get a 1.
Ooh.
Okay. This comes to an interesting part. I did not roll any sixes either, so it causes a reroll, but you still lose that 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So now it is
One's
3
done.
to 7.
Okay. Oh boy, I didn't get any 6s or any 1s. All 4s, 3s, and 5s. And a 2.
I didn't get any sixes either.
Wow.
I'm gonna say reroll one more time. I'm gonna say reroll one more time.
Okay.
Wow.
How do you have
Slow
so many
down.
dice?
Oh, okay. I got 1 6, but I got 2 1s as well.
Perfect. You succeeded. I didn't get any sixes again. But it is now 5 to 5.
Wow.
So you were able to easily find a flashlight. You look down and there seems to be an emergency kit. There's also glow sticks and an HVAC suit, as well as like some not bioluminescence, like reflecting gear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab all of that and go, perfect. I do like a ship that is well stocked. And she's going to kind of hand you all some like glow, just spread it out between the 3 of us, if you all seem to want it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
So I guess see if we can find Sai in here, and I want to take the flashlight and point it through the door, but I'm much further away from the entrance of it now.
Yeah. Go ahead and let us know how and what you do. Yeah, you
if
still
I
have control.
Okay, so if I don't see anybody, I will. Okay, I will continue forward. Okay, I don't see anyone, but everyone, just keep your weapons, your plant, or not the plant, the weapons and the anything that can do damage up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's happening here. And so she's gonna hold the flashlight in one hand and try to like clumsily hold the scrap in the other, and walk forward into the room slowly.
Beautiful. The lights flicker a little bit, but you see no interruption. The door smoothly opens up, and you see a very extensive collection of food, plants, and any other necessities needed for an environmental area.
Sigh.
Yeah.
Oh! She jumps. Did Josie and did you and Dr. Moreau stay outside, or did you follow me?
You told us you were going, so I would.
I know.
Waited.
I'm just double checking. You waited.
Oh.
Okay.
But maybe
I probably like
Josie will.
split the difference then, kind of. Like,
Yes.
kind of like keeping watch, but not really knowing quite what to do at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just like looking around very nervously.
We knew that one was
so
closed.
I say, Sai, first of all, you scared me. I thought I saw someone in here,
Sorry.
and you didn't respond before. And no, it's okay.
No,
but
I'm fine.
You might
I'm
not
fine.
be. You're fine. Okay, good. Josie and Dr. Moreau are out here, and we came to find you. We didn't really have a plan to go next, except, is there anything important that we need to collect in here? I know you were doing very important research, I believe.
Yes, bring everybody in here.
Okay, I will. So, Riley will turn around
Riley,
and go back to the door.
as you turn around, give me a conflict roll.
Oh,
Ooh.
so I'm just rolling my 5 dice.
Yes.
Oh, perception.
Okay. I rolled 1, 1, and no 6s.
Oof.
So, as you turn around, the lights flicker on and off. And it kind of startles you, so you look back, and Sai's not there. and you walk out to the hall, and neither is Dr. Morrow or Josie. You start to panic a little bit, and then it goes completely black. And you're wondering, did you pass out? Or no, you still have feeling. You can still look. And I'm going to need everyone to take off their earbuds. Except for you, Riley.
Okay.
How are you gonna signal us?
I'll do this.
Okay. That makes sense.
So a flash of light brings you back into reality. Except things look different. They look a little distorted. And a creature that you can only describe as pure blackness slowly goes to envelop you. You can't hear a voice, but it's in your head. And you know what it's saying. And it's offering you a gift. And it reaches out its hand. Now you can snap back to reality, or you can take its hand and join the journey.
Do I get to know what the gift is?
The gift is what we talked about earlier.
Oh, I feel like this character would take the gift.
So you scared
She's greedy.
and slowly reach out your hand, and you feel the touch of them, and then you feel the consciousness of them, and realize how futile your guys' effort was and how small of a being you were. But then you start to feel something else, and it's power, and it's strength. And when you come back in now, you're going to act the same, but you are them. These people you call your friends are not to make it out alive.
Okay.
So you panic into the hallway, and lights flicker on and off again, and it seems that everything's okay. Sai's always been behind you, and you just felt a moment of daze.
I think the oxygen levels are starting to affect me. So she goes over to the door and reaches out. Josie and Doctor, come inside. Sai, it was Sai, I guess, that I had seen.
Okay.
And then she'll turn around and head back, or I guess turn right back around and say, "Oh, Sai's here. Sai, yes, I think we are the only ones left here on the ship currently, as far as we can tell, except for, well, whatever else is here."
Yeah.
And with that, Howie
That's what
comes on
Howie
and goes, "Attention, doctors. I seem to experience a unknown life force within the perimeter. Would you like me to seal it off?"
Seal it.
Do you think that would
Seal
be...
it where?
Yeah, where is it?
It is currently on the opposite side of the environmental bay. I can seal it off, so you might pass, but I am not sure how long I'd be able to hold it.
Well, maybe it's someone else on the ship. Maybe it's someone else who survived. Maybe we should go
I don't
help
think it
them.
Yeah,
Howie said there's only 4 of us.
right.
But Howie could be wrong. Howie doesn't understand what these other things are.
But what
That
if he's
is
not?
true.
AI.
I only have a 98% rate of correctly guessing human life forms.
If it's about life, can we risk it?
No, that's a fair point.
Howie, can you show us it on the screen?
Yes.
Unfortunately, auxiliary power to cameras is not functioning with life support being depleted. I can, however, attempt to give you a heat signature.
Yes.
Well,
And
that will tell us.
So you see a screen kind of pop down, and then you see like almost a black and white camera that starts flipping and flipping, and it hits to right outside, and you see a spacesuit, and it flips to the inside, and it flips again, and you see a creature standing outside of the environmental bay, and it's flipping through again, and it goes to outside, and you see a spacesuit that's moved from its previous location, and it flips again, and you see the same creature by the environmental bay. He goes, "These are 2 out of 3 that I have located.
2 out of 3. Okay.
I am unable to find the
The other
third."
Taking a dump?
Ha ha ha! Sai, your humor is always enjoyable.
That's not human. That's pure evil.
No. No, we need to seal this off.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could. Yeah, you're right. We should, but it could also be something very interesting to study.
Howie, is there sort of a duct or anything we could use to escape this room? Like we seal it off from this way?
Scanning blueprints. Yes, there does appear to be a way you can crawl through the ducts to the opposite side.
So
I will need to stop the fan, though, and you will be without oxygen for a short period of time.
It seems like it's worth the risk. Right?
I mean, we have to get to
This-
the other side of the station to get
We
to the
do.
hangar.
We have to
Howie-
reroute the power, right?
Yes, Sai.
Howie, what sections of the ship are compromised right now?
Currently, breaking Artemis into 7 quadrants. You are in the 2nd quadrant. The 4th, 5th quadrants both seem to not be functioning. There is no atmosphere in those quadrants. Quadrant 1 is dying and will be offline within the next few hours.
Is it sealed?
Quadrant 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 are all sealed. 3 through 5 will need to be excavated through. That's a word. But I'm sorry.
Check.
I am sorry that Howie cussed. My profanity
I like
measure
this.
was not
I
engaged.
like this better.
Ha ha! Fuck.
All right. So,
So what?
so we seal off the entrance so this thing can't get in here, and we risk turning off the fans. We have your oxygen. You have oxygen, right, Dr. Riley? Or yourself?
Well, I know that there is some on the ship, but I don't have
Correct.
it
There
directly.
are 4 spacesuits on ship in medical bay at this moment.
We need to get to the medical. All right.
What quadrant
And-
is the medical bay in, Howie?
Quadrant 1. Someone will need to go without oxygen to get their spacesuit.
Yeah, that's too far for us not to go together. Okay.
Well, what else are we gonna do? We gotta try it, right?
Better some of us
Yeah.
than none of us.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
Can someone bring back one of the suits?
I think
can
that's too
wait
far to check.
behind.
Wait, what quadrant are we in right now, Howie?
We are currently in Quadrant 3, the environmental quadrant. Quadrant 2 is the
Where-
mess hall, and Quadrant 1 is the medical bay.
Where is electricity and where is the escape ship?
The escape route ship is in Quadrant 7, on the opposite side. Quadrant 6 is the electric bay.
So we'll need oxygen to to get anywhere, we're gonna have to go through 3 to 5, and I don't see how we repair that without it.
Yeah.
We
Unless
need
I'm missing something.
Yes, Dr. Sai?
we need that equipment from the medical bay.
Mhm.
What if we had one person go back to Quadrant 1 to get the medical equipment, and we watch him on surveillance? If anything happens to that person, we go to their aid.
Wait, what are we trying? Are we trying
No,
to get
no.
the space shoots?
I think
that's
we're-
a good plan.
But I also think we are forgetting them out there.
You see the
part of-
screen is still flicking through the different scenes.
So, yes, the first question I think we were asking here was about whether or not we want to seal this room off from them.
We
If we send one person and then seal it off, how would that person get back? Except in the suit, right? Could a person in a suit, crawl through the ducts back into the environmental bay?
Calculating. It seems the size of 3 out of 4 crewmates could fit through the vent with a suit perfectly. But I am sorry, Dr. Morrow. You would be unable to fit in your suit.
But he has to turn off the fan and the oxygen for anyone to get out, right? To leave, the oxygen has to be off, so there wouldn't be any suit.
That is only if you're going from 3 to 6. Might I suggest the oxygen tank Dr. Riley has to get to the spacesuits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should use it. It's a good idea.
Dr. Riley, that would be you. That is what you are holding.
Oh, I couldn't go. I don't know that I could go. I think that one of you probably would do it better. I'm too clumsy. I would trip all over my own feet. Would ruin it for all of us.
Well, I don't think I should go. I'm the chief botanist on board, and I need to get the sample back. I'm protecting it. That's me.
Okay.
But
Okay,
Dr.
fine, you're
Morrow,
right.
earlier you said you were one of the strongest crewmates on the Artemis. Surely you could help out. I would love
Yes.
to help, but sadly, I have no arms.
Haha, good one, Howie.
Wait, I'm confused. What is the person is going out through the vents, and then they're supposed to bring 3 suits back through the vents? I don't understand.
no.
So the vent is only from 3 to 5. If you would like to
Yeah.
go back, I could seal you in each chamber, and you would walk over to grab the spacesuits. It is only Dr. Morrow that would need to walk from 3 to 6, because he is unfortunately unable to fit.
Thanks, Howie.
And we have an oxygen tank.
Yes.
Could
I
use that.
mean,
And
Question-
we're actually going to take a quick break while you guys try to figure that out. Because I have been scared and need to pee.
Wait, did
You're
another
scared.
candle? Wait, time out. I think a candle went out.
It did, and I was just going to bring that up as well. Unfortunately,
no.
Riley, your storytelling has come to an end. But we will pick that up right after this commercial break. Take us out of here. found it.
Norse Foundry Dice of Crits was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Where's Adam? I mean, we were supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I think he said he was picking up some new dice.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
There he is! Yeah!
Did you get him?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. You guys were surrounded in the Dread Knight's tomb by this horde of goblins. They're coming right at you. We're starting this off hot. Roll initiative.
20.
20?
20?
I guess you guys are going first. What do you do?
I'm gonna charge in with my axe and wreck the first goblin I see.
I'm gonna target one of the goblins with Scorching Ray.
Alright.
I'm gonna take an arrow and I'm gonna shoot the toughest goblin there.
Groovy, you guys line up all of your attacks. Let's roll the dice and see what happens.
20!
20?
20!
You guys are really rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, must be these new dice we got from Norse Foundry.
Far out, those things look really amazing.
Don't worry, Jim. I got one for you too.
I have to manually switch all these because I fucked up the playlist.
Thanks. You know what? I almost feel bad using it now because it's time for the goblins
So I'm
to
like
counterattack.
scrambling to try and
Comes
get
the first one.
videos ingested.
Critically failed.
Oh, crazy!
All right, on to round 2. You guys hear drums in the distance, orc war drums. Backup is on the way. What do you do?
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna take, like, my spell component.
Well, that's it. You've defeated the Dread Knight. You've ended his dark curse. You gather up all the remaining treasure and you take it back to King Trillion's keep and tell him that his kingdom is safe. That's the end of the adventure.
Oh, man! Awesome!
What do you guys think? Same time next week?
Definitely.
We'll be here.
Thanks, Jim. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Jim. Great game today. Can't wait to see what you cook up for the next adventure.
Yeah, anytime, Con. I have a feeling that things are gonna get pretty wild next week.
Get your Norse... The wrong sound is never right. Don't let the wrong sound ruin the moment at your gaming table. Sirenscape has dozens of sound sets designed by gamers for gamers that add the atmosphere you need for epic tabletop gaming. See? The right sound sounds right. Epic games need epic sound. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app for free. And be sure to catch Sirenscape in action on Dragons and Things every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch. Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics, or will your hero wield the
Okay, this should be the last one.
Use magic and technology together
I'm
to
ready to
alter
go.
reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer
They
to
heard
the
you,
most
Jared.
important
They hear
question of
us.
all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Hello, and welcome back. My name is James Chu, or GM James. We are playing 10 Candles, is a cooperative storytelling system, and I am very happy to have you guys with me. I'm also very happy to have this beautiful crewmates up this way. They are currently in the ever expanse of the moon, trying to get home. We are going to pick this up with our truce first. And Dr. Morrow, since you're gonna be next, hold on real fast. These things are true. The world is dark. What is your first truth?
One of the, so you said, just this is clarification for me. One of the images we saw on the screen was a spacesuit, right? And it's outside, or is it inside? Okay,
It's outside. Sector 4 is where the front entrance is. There is a plaque that has Artemis on it. He is by that.
Cool. Like on the view screen, we see that spacesuit and sort of a massive crack in part of it. And so the spacesuit that's out there doing something, it has a giant crack in it, and it is,
Perfect. Sarah, what is the second truth of this world?
That's a good question. Can you come back to me?
Yeah, of course. I will skip you. You will still be number 2. May, what is the third truth of this world?
This thing is true. The temperature of the ship is dropping as the life support goes down.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Flavor.
Quick side note. Hi, Mom. I saw you just got here. Love you. Glad you're
Hi,
here.
Mom.
Meg, what is the fourth truth?
The truth is, there are dead bodies in between wherever we go. Dead bodies on this ship that we are likely to run into. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
say.
Beautiful. I love it. Dr. Morrow, we're back to you.
Yeah, sure. Right after they pass the fans in the vent, one of the fans is gonna start moving a little bit.
Oh. Okay. Sai, I'm going to need 2 from you now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the first one?
There are walkie-talkies in the med bay.
Okay. Are you okay with me
And-
saying there? Are you okay with me saying there are walkie-talkies in your guys' spacesuits?
That is perfectly fine. I will take that. And then the lights are off in Bay 2.
Okay. As she says that, the lights under you guys flicker on and off and go completely out. And Howie comes over the speaker and goes, I seem to have lost electrical power in this grid. Life support sustaining at 85%. And I believe it's May for our last truth. What?
This thing is true. If we so happen to make it to electrical, there are guides or blueprints or whatever the engineering thing would be that would guide us how to like reroute power. So we don't need to know offhand.
And then the final truth for all of you guys, say it with me, and we are alive.
Alive.
Beautiful.
We sound so alive.
We'll get that eventually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down.
All right. So, and this is just clarification. That's 8 die. Or no?
Yes. No. So for you, it is 9 because you found your hope.
Right. Thank you.
And just know your hope dice, 5 and a 6 are a success. That is the only dice that does that. But yes, it is. It should be 2 to your 9 at this moment.
Okay.
Howie has let you know what you need to. He has also informed you that he will lock you in, pressurize, and release, so your other crewmates are not harmed. He is just waiting for your signal.
All right. So I need to go out and sort of do that to get to where the suits are, right? That what
You need to. Yeah, you need. So you're basically. You need to go. You're in 3. You have to go into the seal of 2, like 2 to 3. Go to 2. There's no oxygen in 2. Do the same pressurized in 1, and then grab 1 in your spacesuit in 1.
All right. So I'm gonna head out then.
Wait, do you need a cart?
I would love a cart. I would also love a flashlight, but I believe Dr. Riley has the only one that we found. Is there another?
No, we have. She distributed the glowy thing.
Oh,
yeah, they're
right.
glow
So
sticks.
you have glow sticks, some high reflective gear. Howie will let you know.
Do I have one?
Yes, you all should be. You all should have at least 1 glow stick.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Um,
Let me double check.
Dr. Morrow,
Dr.
do not
Morrow,
forget
take-
the oxygen.
Right. Yes.
Take this with you. This you can use it as a weapon. They're out there, and we don't even know where the last one is. So you should bring it with you.
I'm also
Okay.
going to give him a blade.
Ooh.
Well, I'll distribute it amongst the team, what I've got in stock.
It was one of your previous truths. I will allow that.
All right.
Ding.
I will bring the oxygen over to you, Dr. Morrow. I'll bring it over and hand it to you.
Oh.
But as you try to take it, it kind of slips out of my hands.
Tries to reach for it, and I guess this is a conflict. Probably.
Go ahead and go ahead and roll for me. Yes.
Okay. I have 2 6s, no 1s.
Oh, you are so
Yay.
lucky. I have 1 6. You would have lost rights immediately.
I'm so glad that didn't
And
happen.
I will tell like whoever's watching, that does happen. I played with a buddy. He got 2 rolls, lost, and I had to like take it away from him. So it happens, but it's beautiful. Okay, you quickly caught the bottle of oxygen with the mask. You notice that Riley's hands are shaking, but I mean, it's in the moment,
I'm so
like
sorry.
everything that's going on right now.
No,
I'm just so.
I think we're all a bit afraid right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are watching me on the screens. At least. Oh well, no,
Yes.
there's no power now. I guess Howie will have
Only
to. All right. I
there's no
guess
power in quadrant 2, but we've got eyes on you in 3 and in 1.
All right.
You got this.
Okay. Right. I've got this. They don't train you for this in medical school, no.
No,
right.
no, they don't. They should.
Yes. Let's
Are you
go.
ready, Doctor?
Yes, Howie, I am ready.
Excellent.
He gets a bit of the oxygen, and then ready to go.
Please step into the Containment Bay. And you see the doors are closed behind you. You hear this, and then the front doors slowly open. Howie goes on. He's like, "Just to remind you, there is a lack of oxygen here, but gravity should be fine at the moment."
Thank you, Howie. Okay. I need to remember which way to go. I assume it's this way. Yes. Too dark, though. Yeah, I think this is probably a roll because it's dark in here, and
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a conflict roll.
Yeah.
It is.
1, 2, 3, but
Yes.
2
I
1s
don't-
go to you.
Okay, perfect. I rolled 2 6s.
Yay.
So you still gain control, but I am very close to
Yeah.
taking this from you. Yeah, so you look around, your flashlight, it flickers on and off for a second, and then you kind of like hit it, turns on perfectly fine. You're looking around and everything seems normal. Howie is trying to direct you by doing like a cursory like runway thing with the lights to try to get you where you need to go.
Thanks, Howie. I never thought I would say that. All right.
I assume this is all in your head because you really should not be talking. Okay.
No. But what he is doing is he's sort of whispering to himself a little bit. Like he shouldn't be, but he is. And I don't think anyone can hear him, but he is.
Sound does not travel.
So, he, I assume, follows the path, is looking around the corners, very afraid that he'll run into something. And as he sort of gets to probably the edge of Bay 2, he's getting ready to go into the next bay, and he sort of presses or tries to like open the door, and then what does he see in there?
So he it stutters for a second, and then opens up, and you hear Howie go, "Please," or you see screen lettering because you can't hear. "Please enter containment pod." And so it closes, and you hear it pressurize, and you realize that Howie has filled the containment pod with air. So you have a moment to breathe. Yes.
All right,
Doctor, you have one more area.
Understood. Let's go. I have to get this for everybody. All right. He puts the mask back on. Puts up his
Opening.
thumb.
opening Bay 1. And as it begins to open, you hear a giant wah, wah, wah. Issue, Doctor. Issue. Cannot contain oxygen in your area.
Okay, and he pushes the on switch, ready to go. How much oxygen do I have in this tank, Howie?
By my calculations of size, you have about 45 minutes of oxygen.
Okay. Right, let's sally forth, I guess.
Awesome. So you see the doors open, and you know that the bay with the spacesuits are off to your left. Off to the right, you have a very expansive window that just shows you what the moon it looks like at all times. You can't really see because it's dark, but you know that there are floodlights surrounding Artemis, giving you some sort of artificial light.
At least those are still working. Shouldn't talk. I mean, he's saying this to him like self in his head. All right. This corridor leads to where the suits are. Let's go. Hurry up. And he starts sort of moving very quickly, but he hears something fall behind him. He's not sure what that is.
Go ahead and give me a conflict roll.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. One. I got 1, 6.
Excellent. So after taking a giant breath in with your oxygen tank, you begin to go left to where you know the spacesuits are. You hear a ting, and ting, 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 ting. And as you begin to slowly turn around, you hear a second noise, and it's a thump, 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 thump. And knowing with your scientific mind, you realize that that's Morse code. And as you begin to turn around, you see the astronaut tapping against the window. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. A crack slowly going down his mask itself. You see it moving slowly back and forth, trying to ask for help.
He's gonna call out to Howie and ask Howie if Howie can read the life sign right outside that bay window.
You go to call up to Howie, and Howie recalls and he goes, "I do not understand your inquiry, Doctor. There is no one outside from what I can see." And your face starts up, and it's just gone. You see yourself rush up to the window, and you look back and forth, and there's no footprints. But you know it was just here. Was it here? And then you start to realize, is it just because of your lack of oxygen? Are you seeing things? What is going on? And as this starts to stir up, and you take another breath, and you go to grab your oxygen tank, and you go to grab your spacesuits, and I'm going to have the Flame Master dim another candle. As Dr. Morrow's storytelling rights have ended, so now we will begin at truce. And Sai, not to put pressure on you, but you are first. So the very first truth is the world is dark.
Yeah.
What is your truth?
The truth is there's a backup generator somewhere on the ship.
Okay. May, what is your truth? While you think of that, we're being rated by Waffle Maple Syrup.
Wow. Hi,
Thank you
Raiden.
guys so much for raiding. My name is GM James. I am running 10 candles with these beautiful people as my victims. I thank you so much for joining us. Yes, what is your truth,
Everybody.
Josie?
My truth is that, oh no! There is a bay or a lab, not a lab, there's a bay where there are animals that are held on the ship, but not for experimenting.
Okay.
Not like active experiments.
No,
They
these are
just
like
wanted to see how
support
they'd
animals.
activate.
These are support animals.
Oh yeah! Wait, oh no, wait, I know what happens to animals
Nope,
in horror
too
movies.
late.
Why do they do this?
Yep.
Okay, Megan,
cat.
what is your truth?
My truth is there is a collapsed pathway in quadrant 6.
Okay. 6 is the engineer bay, the electronics bay.
Ooh, best place.
Best place to have something fall. Dr. Morrow, what is your truth?
My truth is some of those animals have escaped and they're not friendly anymore.
Okay.
No.
Just cute
Don't do this
animals
to me,
in
Randy.
spacesuits
I'm sorry.
running around.
Oh no.
Okay. And Sarah, what is the second final truth?
Okay, there are extra oxygen tanks across the way from the escape pods hanging along the wall.
Perfect. And the final truth, you all know it. Say it with me. We are alive. For now.
Way better. Hey, we're getting there.
Oh, it's beautiful. We'll get there. Okay. Sai. So Howie has brought up a small monitor where all three of you are able to watch Dr. Morrow on his endeavor to get the spacesuits. He currently had a moment of panic. You were unable to see anything, so it just seemed like a moment of anxiety. He is currently packing up 3 out of the 4 spacesuits, and will need to take a second trip to get the last one. Or 2 out of the 4, because he's wearing one. I know math.
Got it. Yeah. I'm there with
And
you.
let's pick it up through your eyes, Sai.
Okay. I am watching him, but I am also packing things that I think we'll need from the environmental bay. Since I feel a little bit more comfortable now that it's sealed and I don't have to worry about that thing coming in here. So I have started gathering my samples to fit in a tiny compact case that I can wear. And then I am gathering some food supplies that might be laying around, and trying to pack those into portable cases as well. Obviously, I've already handed out some weapons to help the team. So I'm just really trying to keep myself busy so I don't psych myself out.
Beautiful. Let's do a conflict roll to see if you're able to get all your supplies together.
And how many dice am I rolling?
7. I do want to remind you guys, you have a vice virtue and hope that you are welcome to burn as you start to lose dice. So it's at 7 dice. Go ahead and roll. I'll roll against you.
Okay, I have 3 6s and no 1s.
Beautiful.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're good. I only got 1 6. So go ahead and you are managed to get your supplies without issue. What is your next movement?
Right. Guys, when he gets back here, we need to have a game plan on what we do next. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
Well, then we will have the oxygen. So that will help us at least for a time, but I mean, the whole ship is failing and we can't float all the way back to Earth. So
Yes.
we need to find something. We get to the escape pod, right? But what if it doesn't have oxygen? I mean, do we know that the life support is that just for this ship, or does it include that one? Howie?
Howie said that we have to
Yes.
redirect the power.
Dr. Riley.
Right. Oh, just double checking is the you said that the escape pod, we must redirect power, and will it be functioning properly? The escape pod.
That is correct. With my calculations, as long as we are above 42% on life support, we can redirect that in order to get off. You are taking me with you, right, Dr. Riley?
Oh, yes, of course. What a silly
I
question.
couldn't go anywhere without you, Howie.
Yeah,
Thank
Okay,
you.
so the plan is, Dr. Morrow is going to get back. He's going to have the suits. And then at this point in time, do we know that he's going to be making 2 trips? Have we figured that out?
Howie would have explained the calculations that the cart that you gave him can only fit 2.
That's fine. So we'll wait here until all of the suits are here. Put them on. Is there anything that you think we might need in order to kind of trek around the ship?
I mean, I think
I haven't
there's
thought
a number of things that we need. We need to collect a lot of samples. There are so many samples aboard that if we don't collect them, there's almost no point in getting off.
Do you have any of them with you?
I don't. I don't have any. I haven't been. I was on my way to Dr. Morrow, and I think Dr. Morrow does. At least one. Start.
You don't think your life is worth getting off this ship?
Oh, it certainly is. Simply to get these samples off of this ship, they could save many people on Earth.
Yeah.
Do we know if there's
Save
anyone
one?
left to save?
Save a million?
Well, it's worth trying, right?
I suppose so, but we're on limited time. I mean, and now we need to collect Howie too. You know where he is?
I don't know where he is.
His core. I don't know how these things work. It's all so much.
Howie's consciousness is in Bay 6.
Oh.
What?
That makes sense.
Oh.
With the electricity. Well, we have to go there anyways.
Where are the escape pods?
The escape pods, are in Bay 7. Bay 3 through 5 are without oxygen, and you must enter the vents. Unfortunately, due to Dr. Morrow's size, he is unable to fit in the vents and must walk from 3 to 6. But don't worry, I will keep him company.
Thank you, Howie. Always
Of
there when we
course.
need you.
Don't tell anyone this, and this is over the loudspeaker, but you are my favorite, Sai.
Howie, we heard you.
Oh,
all heard you
hello,
say that.
Dr. Riley. I did not see you there.
You see Dr. Morrow sort of like look around and then look back.
Dr. Morrow is currently on his way back. He is exiting 1 to 2 and will be here shortly.
Oh, I'll go meet him and help him move the rest of the suits in.
Outside of
Howie?
the seal?
Yes,
at the
Dr.
door.
Sai.
Can you give me an update on where the creatures are?
I can try. And you see the screen behind you is shuffling through. And it seems that creature is very docile out of the environments room. It just seems to kind of just stay there. But as you flip through and look for where the spacesuit was, it's not there. But there are no tracks leading away.
And the third?
The third, unfortunately, I have been unable to identify its location. I will continue scanning actively, but it will take away from life support.
No, thank you. That's
Understood.
fine. I got all I needed.
Dr. Morrow, coming in.
How was it?
There was someone outside of. I thought I saw someone outside the ship or the station. Oh, I think the lack of oxygen is getting to me.
So
you
saw
okay?
someone.
Yeah, I think I saw someone. But
You did?
it couldn't be. It couldn't be someone. Their mask was cracked. There's no way someone could survive.
But if there is someone, we should figure it out. And Riley starts to get like upset and starts pacing back and forth, and then she bumps into the cart that's holding the suits.
Perfect. Sai, give me a conflict roll to try to make sure that one of these face masks don't get smashed.
Alright, I'm still at 7. Or I'm at
Yes,
6
you are.
now. I'm at 7.
Did you roll one? No, you're at 7 because I'm still at 3.
Okay. Just gotta make sure. I'm gonna lose count. Okay.
Well, you better roll
no. No 6s and no 1s.
You can use a virtue.
Oh.
I would like
You
to
can-
use one actually.
Okay, what is the virtue or vice that you will be burning?
Now, when I burn it, remind me what happens.
You have to immediately put it in the scene for some way that would make sense for your reasoning on either to save the item or how you reacted.
Okay. I'm going to use Overtalk her.
Interesting. Okay, how are you going to use that?
I am going to start ranting about the fact that we need this equipment and you are about to break it and this is not okay and you need to just stop pacing. You're freaking everyone out and everyone needs to just calm down. We need to go back there and get the equipment so that we can get out of here in one piece. We've got creatures going around everywhere and I don't know where they are and I'm freaking out and this isn't helping.
Oh, yes, you're right. Of course, I apologize. And she kind of stops and is still.
Beautiful. You have saved narration rights. You hear Howie come over the loudspeaker and go, "Excuse me, Dr. Morrow, oxygen and life support at 80%.
Understood. Right.
38
we
to
have
go.
to have 45% when we leave in order for the ship to be able to make it back to Earth. All right.
32.
Or, I need to go back out. The suit that I'm wearing should work, but I'll need the cart. Do any of you want to come with me?
I will join you, Dr. Morrow.
I will go with you. I will go with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I said I would
Sure you
have
don't
gone
need to just
before.
sit down for a few minutes?
But there's only
Calm
4
your
of us. We need all the help we can get. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can do this. I can do this.
Well, let's go.
So,
Perfect.
Would I take a seat for this?
Yes, so this is James. Both are, so you guys will be splitting. Sai, you're going to continue to roll for any conflict that arises with Dr. Morrow or Riley, but you guys are going vent. I will hand wave you putting on your suits, everything like that, and we are to the point to where you guys are about to split up. And we'll go back to you.
Okay. Listen, just do this as quickly and safely as possible. And we're all freaking out. We need to get out of here as soon as we can.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna start busying myself again, and just like trying to think of things that we might need and things like that.
Perfect. You're gonna have to give me another conflict, or yeah, give me another conflict roll. Or are you sure that you need anything else from the previous roll when you needed supplies?
I'm not sure that I need anything else. I just need something to take my mind off the situation.
Okay. I will hand wave that. Yeah. So we're just gonna say we're at the moment that you are about to go in the vent. Who is going first, you or Josie?
I'll go first.
Okay. So we'll have you enter the vent. You look off to your side and you see Dr. Morrow and Riley entering the containment chamber. Howie closes it, says, exchanging to level, or bay door 4 or 3, whatever, I can't remember. Bay door 3. And you can hear it open up from there. And so it's back to you.
Back to me or back to them?
Yeah, like you still have storytelling rights. Howie will come over and goes, Sai, I will slow down the fan as you get closer, but I need you to confirm your whereabouts when I do.
And from where I'm at, can I see the fan?
No. You do have a helmet lamp. All of you do on your spaceship or spacesuits. But you can see a straight corridor, and then it banks left, and you can no longer see what's down there.
Okay, and it's only the left turn, right? There's no right?
No, not at this moment.
All right, so I'm going to start heading that way. And just while I'm doing that, saying, okay, Howie, I am approaching the left-hand turn. And as I get to the left-hand turn, I am now turning left. And I see the fan now?
Yes, you do see a fan. It's rotating pretty quickly. Howie lets you know that you will be without oxygen for the next 30 seconds. He also Sai, a word of caution. After each exit of the fan, give it a pause. I am unable to slow it down immediately after.
Okay.
And so I'm going to give you... Are you going to go through?
Yeah.
You see it start to slow, and it comes to a creek, and then a stop, and you have enough gap to fit through. But I'm going to need you to roll a conflict.
Okay. I have 1-6. No ones.
I do as well. I am going to need you to reroll.
I have 2 6s and 1 1.
Beautiful. Take out that 1. You make it through okay. There are no issues. You have just enough room to be able to turn around to let Josie know when she's supposed to come through next.
And I'm sure Josie already heard how he said, so
Yeah, it's over comms.
I'll just let her know. Josie, whenever you're
Am
ready.
I like in the vent now already?
Unless you stayed, I assume that you were behind her as she were starting to crawl through. But you're more than welcome to stay.
No, I mean, I guess she would follow. She just hates that they're splitting up. But they also have to get to the electric as fast as they can. So she's hoping it's for the better, and she'll squeeze into the vent and I guess start crawling towards Sai.
Perfect. I'm going to need a conflict roll to make sure that Josie gets through.
Please.
For you. Oh. I have 1-1. No 6s.
No, James.
You see Josie
James, no.
start to crawl through, and there's not a lot of motion going on, and she gets about halfway, and you hear a creak, and only you can see it, Sai. And Howie doesn't have enough time to react, but you see it do one slice, and it completely takes out her oxygen tank. She is now losing oxygen. No. She is able to still crawl through, but her depletion rate is rapidly declining. Howie comes over the comms and goes, Dr. Sai, I believe Josie has had an oxygen leak. Currently at 74%, 73%, 72%.
Should I go back and wait for them? Maybe it's easier to walk.
No. Keep coming this way.
Okay.
65%.
Okay. We're gonna go as far as we can. Just follow me as closely as possible. We're gonna go as quick as possible. I'm not gonna let you die. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's go.
And with that, Sai's storytelling rights have ended, and I need the Flame Master to take out a candle.
Oh no, I do not have truth shredding.
Oh my gosh.
Attempt to take out the candle. I believe in you, buddy. There we go. Sweet. Okay, the first truth of this world is the world is dark. Josie, what is the first truth for you?
Can I say a truth? Can it be specifically about my character, or does it have to be more like the world?
No, it could be about your character.
Okay. Josie has a fatal illness, but nobody else.
Oh.
Because we love a
tragic
character.
Why am I sad? Okay. Megan, what is the second truth?
Second truth is that there are oh gosh, I'm sorry. There are rats in the walls and the ducts.
I mean, rats get everywhere.
Space rats.
Space rats.
Even worse. Okay. Dr. Morrow, what is the third truth?
The third truth is we get to the final suit and we grab it without much incident.
Okay, we'll see how that turns out.
At least get to it. At least get to it.
What is the final truth for you?
There is a meteor shower in the distance.
Ooh, that's cool. That's impacting the Earth. Perfect. And the final truth that all of you know, and we are alive. That was beautiful.
For another couple minutes.
Okay, Josie, your oxygen tank has been damaged severely. You are running low on oxygen, and Howie, for some reason, has taken it upon himself to count down your percentage.
Thank you, Howie. I'm gonna follow Josie. I guess we'll keep crawling forward.
Perfect.
Or sorry, not Josie. That's my name, Sai.
Yeah, just you. Yeah, go ahead and let me know what you guys are doing. As soon as you get past the fan, you can see a straight shot to a vent to where you would pop out the other side.
Okay.
And with that, I am actually going to cut to Dr. Morrow and Riley. Josie, you will control of their conflicts.
Okay.
So, you guys hear the door behind you close, a depressurization. Howie comes on and goes, "I'm sorry, I am unable to open the front door. Maybe you guys should get to know each other." "Ha ha, just kidding." And he opens it.
It's not the time, maybe, Howie, for the jokes. Maybe not when we're about to die.
Who programmed a comedian personality in our AI system? That person needs to be punched.
I agree.
Okay,
No
well, that's a
offense to
little
you,
extreme. None taken. I do not feel such trivial emotions as sadness. But so the shocking realization that you guys have after having that talk with Howie is that there is no gravity here. And what you're seeing in front of you is a mass of bodies that have been ripped to shreds. Some in spacesuits, some without, some on the ground crawling to the door. You walk out and notice the door close behind you, and it is covered in handprints, as if someone or something made sure that it did not get any farther. Through this chaos, it is a dead silence. Only the sound of a slight electrical hum enters your guys' helmet.
Riley just kind of stops and looks at everything, and she backs up a little bit. If backing up behind Dr. Morrow.
That's perfect. So you sidestep and you feel your back hit the wall and kind of hit like a loud thud, but you're behind Dr. Morrow. Dr. Morrow, you are facing what can only be assumed as an atrocity. You notice that the front doors are completely ripped off, as if an explosion itself had happened in this bay. But you didn't hear anything. And so how did all these bodies come from? Or were you not supposed to hear anything?
Dr. Riley.
Yes?
There was no warning of this to you, was there? This is the first time I'm hearing of a massive breach in this section of the station. And
Yes, I haven't heard anything of the sort.
okay. Okay.
Riley, as we're standing there, Riley wants to take, I assume she still has the scrap of metal that she had before.
Yeah.
And hoping that there's a bit of a sharp edge, she kind of just lifts it up a little bit to see if she can get a hold of anything related to the oxygen tank that Dr. Morrow has.
Oh, roll me a conflict.
Me?
That's
no,
me.
Josie. Yeah, she rolls for you guys.
So is she
question.
rolling for her to hurt the oxygen tank, or is she rolling?
So if she beats me, Riley is unable to do whatever she wants to do. If I win, however, yes, Josie. What were you saying?
I just have a question about my hope. I don't know
what is it?
if it doesn't matter. So we kind of did part of my hope, but my hope also was partially doing literally the very end thing. I thought it was more of like a drive. I didn't really understand that it was a thing we're supposed to try to literally check off before we leave because it was to reunite with the remaining survivors and get off the ship. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's even a valid thing or if that should.
I'll give it
Like,
to
I don't know.
you if you're able to reunite with them.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Okay. I have 6 dice. Okay. I have 6.
Goodbye, Dr. Morrow.
No, I'll save you. Except I have terrible luck. I got 1 6 and 2 1s.
Take out those 2 1s. I didn't get any 6s. So, Dr. Riley, as you feel the tube like right on it as it's beginning to puncture, and Dr. Morrow goes to turn around to talk to you about something, and like your metal object hits him in the head a little bit, but he doesn't really seem to notice what you're doing. It's more you were scared. You hear Howie come over and he goes, "Doctors, life support at 72%.
Oh, we need to hurry.
Yes,
Can't
and
just
I would be
stand
more
here.
careful with random
I'm sorry.
objects.
Yes.
sorry.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I think we're just all afraid here. Seeing
I mean,
this. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riley seems very nervous. Okay, which way? Which way do we go?
We need to go. Howie?
Yes, Dr. Morrow.
What would be the best way to circumnavigate this breach to get to the next bay?
Well, Doctor, you can either go through or outside and around. Would you like me to do a statistical calculation on your survivability outside?
No. I'm okay. Thank you.
Oh, I've done it. They are not good.
Thanks. That's why I didn't want to know. Okay.
Through.
So through we go. And he sort of looks at one of the bodies and sort of taps it with his foot. And
you see it like slowly float the way you tapped it, motionless. As you guys start to progress through.
Yeah.
We're going to cut back to Sai and Josie. Josie, you are slowly running out of oxygen. Both of you are crawling through. Sai, you are right in front of the vent about to break open to get into the 3rd chamber. You know that chamber 3, 4, and 5 are without oxygen.
Right.
Josie,
Right.
what are you doing?
I think, going off of what Saya just said, they're going to hurry forward and attempt to drop down from the vent, get to ground, and try to find something to patch and get again.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I'm going to hand wave you.
First.
Yeah, I'm going to hand wave you dropping down. Okay. What would you like to do next?
This is
54%, Josie.
Howie, what is quadrant 3 for? What is near us?
Quadrant 3 is the entrance bay.
Maybe, what do you think, Sai? Just move forward? See if we can find something in the next bay to patch it, or maybe make it all the way through?
If we keep going, we're going to have to... We're going to have to cross through like 4 different bays to get over to where any extra oxygen is. Maybe we need to just go back. We can't go back. That's too much risk. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
even putting it back in the vent.
Josie, I have a calculated suggestion, if you are willing to hear it.
Yes, Howie, please.
I could potentially open all the doors so you are able to do a quick run, but unfortunately, I would be unable to continue to contain the thing.
Wait.
No, it's not worth risking the others.
What container is the thing in?
The creature is currently outside of the environmental bay, in what you would
Quadrant
consider
That's,
a closet.
is that quadrant 3?
2.
It'll block the
Oh,
others.
2. It's on the other
potentially.
side.
Yes, you guys evaded it by going through the vent.
Right. So we're going the opposite way, though. We're going toward 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically it was in 2. You're moving this way towards 3 through 7.
Let's just get. There's not going to be anything in the entrance. We can get one quadrant further, and I can look for something to patch it there.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't want to risk anyone else's safety, just for mine. We'll have to do what we can.
Beautiful.
I'll continue
Howie comes
on.
over and he goes, Josie and Dr. Sai, there seems to be a malfunction with the current door. I am unable to open it. For Dr. Morrow or Dr. Riley, it needs to be manually override.
Where do we do that?
The override panel is to the bottom left of the door.
Back where we
Of
came
which door?
from?
My mistake. The current door that you are looking at.
Oh. If we have to get it open, but I'm gonna run out of oxygen before we do. Do we? I don't.
That
wanna
is a
split up
conundrum.
anymore. Sai,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Well,
I think I need to pack my oxygen before it's too late. We can
You
go
need to do
together
that-
and do that, or you can stay.
Do we have the
Open the
equipment to
door.
patch it up right this second?
I don't. I have a glow stick and a dagger. And I don't have anything on me.
If you happen to have reflective tape, I'm sure you could cover the damage.
Would that have
don't.
been in the things that we found in the light closet?
It would be something Riley had that she didn't disperse to you guys.
There must
There's
be more
always the
closets
suggestion.
like that.
Of me opening the doors. You could roll for that too. Would you like to roll to see if there's supplies to be able to patch?
Yeah, I want to look for another closet
Right.
like the one that we found.
Okay, go ahead and give me a conflict roll.
I gotta. My oxygen's going down so fast. I only have
Got
4
this.
dice. James, don't roll any
You have
sixes.
cards, though.
I do. What did you roll, James?
I rolled 2 6s.
I'm gonna burn something.
Okay. As you try to keep hope alive.
I can burn my vice, my virtue, or what was the other option?
You can't burn your brink yet, but you can so the way your cards are, it's your hope, your vice, or virtue in any stack. So whatever card is next on your stack, you have to burn.
Oh, I see. I didn't really have a stack. I maybe need to shuffle. Right? How did we stack them originally? It was just randomly, right?
It's just randomly.
Okay. I'm going to burn my hope.
Okay, what is your hope?
Which I almost had. To reunite with the other survivors and get them off the ship. Or
Beautiful.
reunite with them, I guess.
That actually, that perfectly announces I'm gonna let you burn that and then auto the roll. And so you hear Howie go, "Oh, power to the doors." And then it goes, beep.
Howie,
Wait, all the doors?
the thing can get out.
No, just this door. I forgot I have to be specific, because humans under a lot of stress tend to reach.
Okay. Thanks, Howie.
Anytime.
Thanks, Howie.
So as you guys open up the door, you are abruptly hit with the realization that this is a war zone. There are bodies everywhere that have been torn apart. The current front door where you guys entrance at has been blown out as if an explosion. And you slowly come to the realization that in no way did you hear this. Sai, you're right next to the front door. You didn't... How did you not hear this? And as that realization slowly envelops you, Howie comes over and goes, 24% oxygen. Josie?
We have to start scavenging.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
start
did,
like rummaging
Yeah,
through.
so with that roll, I will allow you to be able to find duct tape or a cursory measure to be able to seal your tank at the level of 23%. You know that you have 30 minutes of air. Perfect.
30 minutes, great.
I will waive that. Howie also comes on and goes, life support, 62%.
20%.
Oh, snap.
Shutting down
Howie?
bays 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, we're in?
All. Yes. All support will be pushed from 4 to 7 in 30 seconds. I suggest you guys move. And you see him open up 4. And just for Jared, there's a bunch of puppies in astronaut outfits floating around, having a cats batting helmets of dead people. They rolled high enough to where they got the outfits. My little gerbils in roller balls floating through the air.
So we just have to
So you
run
guys-
through them, like, kind of
Yes, you get through this beautiful part of like dogs propelling themselves by wagging their tail, and it's a beautiful moment. You guys get to give all the pets.
too, right?
Yeah, you're like
kind of
pushing all the animals away. They all have spacesuits. They have their separate like space shuttle that they're all gonna survive. Don't worry.
I hate it.
It's
There we
like a
go.
dream.
So
But then
you've got
reality
to.
This is the last nice thing we'll ever see.
Yeah. So you've gotten through 4 to 5. You are currently in 5. You are 1 bay away from oxygen, electronics, and 2 bays away from the rocket.
We have to. Wait, what did.
How-
you. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
How are you doing?
I am fine. Sai, thank you. Not a lot of people ask how I am.
I thought you didn't. I'm fine. I'm worried about the doctors at the front of the ship, and we have to go get the power on for them, and just hope that they'll meet up with us. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Howie, is there a way that I can give her part of my oxygen supply?
It's a possibility, but you will lose some oxygen in the process.
You don't have to do that. It's so kind of you.
How long will it take us to get to Bay 7?
Calculating. It is a short walk. Bay 5 is without oxygen. Bay 6 currently holds power. And Bay 7 currently holds power. I am unable to find 2 out of the 3 creatures.
2?
Unfortunately,
Can't find 2 of them?
I do not like that tone, Sai. Unfortunately, with power, I am unable to connect to certain things.
Could they have left the ship? Can you tell from the log? From the video?
Scanning. It does appear that I have located the spacesuit. It is in Quadrant 4.
God, it's following us. It came from the front of the ship.
It
We
is
have to get to
currently
the power.
playing
We're-
with the puppies. Would you like to see a video of it playing
No.
with the puppies?
No, I do
Nope.
not want to know what that monster is doing to the puppies.
Understood.
We have to. Let's
Please,
get to the
if
power.
bay
We're so
door is not
close.
closed before, you need to close it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Rerouting power. Life
Wait,
support.
Wait.
59%.
Oh crap.
Bay doors have been
All right,
closed.
we need to keep going.
Yeah, we want to get to the power before they find us.
So you guys walk up to Bay Door 5. Josie, I'm going to need a conflict roll. As power starts to dim, it's becoming more and more difficult to be able to open these doors.
I got a 6 and no 1.
I also got a
Yay.
6, so go ahead and
Dang it.
roll again.
I got 3 2s. Oh, oops. I lost a dice. I got 1 6. No. Oh.
So as you begin to open up Bay Door 5, it jams, and it goes, Howie goes, correcting. Bay Door 4, opening. And you hear a door open up behind you.
Where the thing is.
And Howie goes, oh, that was a mistake. Please run. And he gets Bay Door 5 just enough for you guys to squeeze through. And that is the end of Josie's storytelling rights, and we will switch over to Riley. Flame Master, if you can dim a candle for me.
Can he do it?
Oh!
That one was so smooth.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Lord
The
of the
first truth.
Flame!
Is the world is dark. Riley,
truth.
what is the second truth?
Oh boy. The second truth is there is a water leak on the seventh quadrant, in the seventh quadrant.
Excellent. Dr. Morrow, second truth.
Second truth. I don't know. So just to remember, we are right. They are leaving or going to 5, and we are. Where are we?
You are 5 going to 6.
5 going to 6. All right. Let's say that. And 6 has power, right?
6 does have power. It also has oxygen.
Okay. When we get to that part of the ship, we'll find out sort of a little bit of what happened to that last section that was blown out, like why it was blown out, or something along those lines.
Perfect.
Did they catch up with us?
They are currently. It's basically hallway, them, room, hallway, you. So they have a straight line to you, but they still have to walk through 4 to get to 5.
And there's a creature in between us.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And puppies.
What
And
is
puppies.
the third and final truth?
Oh, is that me?
Sai. No, Sai.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
me? Okay. The escape pods have an autopilot feature that will take them directly to, like, our mothership or whatever.
Perfect. And the last and final truth, you guys all say it with me, and we are alive. Beautiful. Now we enter the viewpoint of our ship scientist. Wait, yes.
It's Riley.
Yeah,
Ship
right.
scientist.
Yes.
Yeah. So where we last were making our way through all of the floating dead bodies. Right?
So that was in 3. You guys got to 4. That was where all the puppies were. You made it past
okay.
4,
Okay.
and you're in
We-
5. Howie had a glitch and tried to seal 4 to stop the creature who is there, but accidentally opened the door instead.
Oh, okay.
So you
Sounds
have
like
the door
Howie.
in front of you to 6 prepped to open, and you have 4 behind you with a creature slowly walking up.
But do we know that? Do the two of us know that there's a creature back there? No? Okay.
You heard the sound of the door open behind you. You have yet to turn around.
Okay. On to the next place. Right? There's no sense in waiting here.
Perfect. You fit through the crack that's just left open enough. All of you get to it. You are the last person to go in, and as you shimmy through and look back, you see the creature on the opposite side of the hallway. It does nothing but stand there as the door slowly closes in front of you. You are currently in Bay 6. You are in the electronics bay.
Oh. Okay, so what is it that we needed to do in here?
We need to reroute the power.
Howie comes over and he goes, I need access to the main terminal so I can divert power to the ship. I will let you know that it's going to take me some time.
How much time?
Calculating. 15 minutes.
Howie, how far away are the other two? From our location?
Scanning. I am unaware where one is. One is currently making its move from the environmental bay, and the other is currently in Bay 4. I am unable to stop them. I apologize for letting you down, Dr. Morrow.
Oh no, thank you, Howie, but I was referring to the doctor and the nurse. But it's fine. Don't calculate it. We need to reserve power as it is.
Dr.
Thank you
Morrow,
for the monsters.
I think you might be low on oxygen, as Josie and Sai are next to you.
Oh, yes. I misunderstood that. Yes, you're right. I am.
I did too.
I'm a bit.
Thank God you guys are okay.
Yes.
Do you see the thing on your way across?
No thing.
No.
But we did hear doors. So it's not far. Who remembers, like, any engineering or electrical rerouting? I'm sure there's some.
I
directions.
think I might have remember some. I could give it a try.
There should be a manual in here somewhere, right? A blueprint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. There is a blueprint on step-by-step directions to reroute power. One moment as I grab it for you. And you see him scan through all the documents and stuff like that. And all of your eyes catch this almost newspaper-like article and a black figure, and it spins through other articles, kind of like it was just passing through all the documents that it had. That was...
Howie, go back. There was a weird document you passed before that.
One moment. And he starts to spin through again, and he brings up a New York Times article that's of front page, a picture of the thing with a all caps title, War of the Worlds, a real event happening. This was dated 5 days ago. Dr. Morrow?
Thank you. And he turns really quickly to everyone else. That means these things might be already back on Earth. That changes things.
It does.
Changes a lot of things.
That's it.
I mean, we still need to get the sample, and he pulls out the vial from his pocket inside of the case, and he goes, "This is why we're here. Maybe this will still save some lives. All right. Dr. Riley.
Yes.
When Howie comes up with the instructions, yes. Please begin the rerouting there. And he sort of seems really out of it, and looks for a window just to look out into the expanse, because he is not being okay.
Perfect. You know that there is a small rest area a little bit down the hallway where most of the electricians or maintenance workers hang out. There is a window there, so you're more than welcome to leave. All of you guys see him. Riley, I will need to roll to see if you are able to produce power.
Okay. I don't have many dice.
Yeah.
Wow. I got 2 1s and no 6s.
Okay, you're attempting to reroute power, but for some reason it feels like not all the information is being given to you. It feels like chunks are missing, and we're going to cut to Dr. Morrow. So, Dr. Morrow, as you're walking through this hall, you notice they're doing their own thing. You've taken your helmet off and you've needed a moment to breathe. You get to the door, and it feels like someone from the other side is also holding it. And it kind of startles you, and so you open it up slowly, and it's confusing. How is that you? How are you on the ground? Where is all this blood? And you're looking into the face of yourself.
What? Howie?
Yes, Dr. Morrow?
There's something on the ground here. Can you please scan it?
Scanning. And only in your helmet you hear, "That is you, Dr. Morrow. That is you." And we'll cut back to Riley. As she begins to work through, Howie comes on and he goes, my mistake. I was missing a chapter. And he brings it up, and you're able to get through the wiring, and a loadout bar comes, and you see diverting of power and a timer. And that is going to be the end of your story, Riley, for the moment. Cool. Jared, or Flame Master, sorry. If you could take another candle up for me.
Oh no, there's so few.
Yep.
I believe next would be Dr. Morrow. The first truth is the world is dark. The second truth, Dr. Morrow?
The second truth is, I'm dead. The second truth is... Sorry, this one is stumping me. They're waiting for us inside of the shuttle. Whatever one of them is.
Beautiful. Sai, what is the final truth of this world?
There are first aid kits available on the other side of the next.
Okay. And the truth that you all come to love, and we are alive. That was not as good as the last time.
I'm more confused. That's why.
We're dying. What do you want from us?
I am
Right?
dead.
Killing us.
Okay, Dr. Morrow, it is you.
All right, so Dr. Morrow has no way to understand what he is seeing. Like, he is looking into himself, and he was told that he is dead.
Roll me a
But he
conflict
starts-
to see if you don't break.
Yeah, let's do that. So we're at 4 candles, right? And I
Yeah,
still have
so
my...
you have 5. Yeah, but remember, if that hope die hits a 1, you lose it.
Right. Ooh, 5, which makes it a 6 and a 6. I have 2 6s and no 1s.
Beautiful. You continue with storytelling rights. Let me know what's happening. What is going through
right.
Dr. Morrow?
He is at first very just distraught. Like, he doesn't know how to sort of read this situation. But what that tells him is that he's losing it, and which is probable here, or maybe there's some kind of explanation. Whatever it is, I need to make sure that this sample gets on that ship. And I want to examine the body to see if there are any wounds that would explain how it was murdered or died.
Okay. Give me another roll to be able to examine the body. Your own dead body.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to burn one of my things.
Yeah.
That's good
burn,
because I got
baby.
3 successes.
Oh my god.
I don't like that. So I'm burning insecure. So he's very insecure right now because he has no idea what the f- is going on. But even though he's like looking for something, I think he's kind of like not doing a great job of paying attention to everything around him. He knows that he just wants to figure out how this person died, not really anything further than that.
Beautiful. Do you know the old Viking tradition, Bloody Eagle?
No, I don't, but I would love you to tell me.
Cool. So basically,
No, I don't.
what they used to do is reach under your ribs, break your ribs open, and then flail your lungs as if it was a wing. And that's how you find your body. It is utterly mutilated.
Oh wow, yeah, no. So that there wasn't even a need to really do too much there, but cool. So I don't think he would know what could cause that. So he's insecure. So it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Would you like to stay here, or would you like to go back?
No, actually. So right ahead of us is the next bay for.
That is base 7. Your guys' exit window.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess would, because he wants to make sure that this sample gets on that ship. I think he's going to decide that he just if he's going to die, he's going to die, and so he's going to head in that direction, sort of by himself, and not tell people that he's heading in that direction.
Okay.
Well, he's.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a roll to make sure that you can sneakily get through?
Nope. That is a 1 and no 6s.
Okay. And Jared, if you may take out a candle. Unfortunately, Dr. Moreau, due to the instability that you're feeling, you are very obvious when trying to clamber to base 7. Everyone looks at you, wondering what's going on, seeing the door down the hall completely open, and you in utter distraught. The world is dark. Sai, what is the one truth of this world?
Okay. Oh gosh. This is a lot of pressure. Am I the only one giving truths?
This is the last truth that you will ever have. And that's not an
I gotta make it
exaggeration, is it?
good. There's like so much pressure here. Okay, Bay 1
Mm-hmm.
has... It's already lost all of its power, right?
Yes. Bay 1 through 3 are currently without power. Bay 4 and 5 are next.
Pieces of Bay 1 are beginning to chip off and float into space.
Ooh, okay. That's beautiful. Okay, so as you see Dr. Riley working on the computer, Howie is slowly diverting power to the station. You look over and see Dr. Morrow distraughtly trying to get into Bay 7. Behind you, in Bay 5, you hear a loud thud. And then another. And another. And Howie comes on and he goes, "Sai, I believe someone is knocking. Would you like me to let them in?"
No. No.
Understood. Would you like to see who it is?
No, I don't. I don't want to see who it is. I just want to keep going.
Understood. Bringing visual up to screen now.
Howie, I
he
swear to
brings
God.
visual, and it is the spacesuit. And as Howie begins to zoom in and out, you see the patches, and you recognize these patches. These are This is your captain. This is a man that you held dear, who you went to, and he is slowly hitting the door. The sound is being picked up, and you hear just a...
Should we help him?
Howie, is that a human?
I can't.
You didn't
can't.
pick it up before. It can't be normal.
Scanning. Unknown. Scanning.
It's not
Can't.
human.
Can't risk
Life
it.
support. 52%.
Guys, we have to keep moving.
52%. It's just a tower.
I agree with Sai. We have to get the electricity going.
He's saying help. We should help.
No. No. We need
Can't
to
just
keep
leave
going.
him.
Okay. I'm gonna brush past everyone and start working on the electronic stuff and whatever's left to do on that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a conflict roll.
While she's doing that, can Josie kind of position herself like closer to the door, like in case
Door
like, she
6 or
doesn't
7.
know the door that's being like banged on?
Oh yeah.
Like she's kind
you're-
of wanting to like stop anything from happening.
You're more than welcome to
Security.
position yourself just in case. Yeah.
All right. I have rolled 2 6s and 1 1.
Ooh.
Perfect. I did not
Nice.
roll a single 6. Howie comes on and he goes, I was able to reroute power faster than expected. But I should inform you now, once I complete it, we will have no power in Bay 1 through 6, and I am unable to stop the onslaught that is happening outside. And as he says onslaught, it confuses you. There's no... And you start to look out to the windows outside, and you didn't realize there's other people in suits that are also tapping on the windows. Some don't have faceplates at all, some have full masks, but all of them tapping at the same rhythm that's happening at your door. Biometric signatures register 25 unknown targets.
That's a lot.
Don't look at them. Don't look at
They
them.
can't keep up with the ship. They can't keep up with the ship if we can get
Their
on
head
there.
into the glass, Not making
need
any
to-
damage to the glass itself, but slowly crushing what your friends and maybe your family members that were on board.
We need to
just have to
focus
get
on the
one
task
further.
at hand. Don't look at them.
Right.
Just an ominous, slow.
We should help them. We should help them.
No.
What are you
no,
gonna
and
do? Go outside of the ship?
I don't know. Riley goes closer over towards where Josie is. But don't you think we should help them? They're asking for help.
No,
We have
no,
no
no,
way
no.
to help them. There's nothing we can do that will help them.
Maybe they just need oxygen.
We don't have oxygen to
No.
give. I barely have any
No.
left in my tank. We need to go
We
now.
can't
This door's
save
about
them.
to open.
Is
Thirty
It
there
said that
any...
the door will
seconds
open.
before
The power
conclusion.
will be gone in 30
what
seconds.
was
That's
that?
our head start.
Was that really?
Oh, is there a manual button to open that door?
Yes, it would be at the lower left-hand side of the door itself.
That would
Okay,
kind of be
Riley-
what I would be attempting to block by standing there.
Don't do it.
Riley
That's why
is,
I'm there. It's because of the words that are being said.
Riley
I'm gonna
is
football.
seems very confused and upset and just lunges towards that button to try to help.
Oh,
I don't-
roll me a
Can I
conflict roll.
stop?
Oh my gosh.
If
who
she
has to
passes her
roll this?
conflict, you do stop it.
Who does it? Oh.
Yeah,
Sai, sorry. She is control of current conflicts right now.
I can't keep track of it.
No, it's okay.
I rolled 1, 6, and 1, 1.
Okay.
Down to
Josie,
one
so
dice.
you grab a hold. You grab a hold of Riley right now, and you stare deep into her eyes. But this is the first time you notice that her eyes are obsidian. It is a black abyss that you have never seen before. And as you're shocked by that moment, realizing and reeling back that the person that you were closest to has been against you this whole time, she slips through your grasp and is able to open up a door. Jared, go ahead.
She's trying to
Join them. Join us.
Go ahead and extinguish 2, and we will enter our final scene.
Wow.
You guys are hard.
You guys in utter shock just witnessed Riley utterly betray you with the knowledge that as soon as she opens that door, there is no oxygen for any of you. But the power she feels and the entity that's inside her, it doesn't matter. And you see her rip that emergency lock open, and you feel a giant vacuum of as the air extends out, and it chucks Riley completely out of the airlock into Bay 5. She's getting up, scrambling. You realize why doesn't she need a helmet? Why is she okay when we aren't? And you slowly look, and half of her face has become a black abyss, and just a smile wraps over as she reaches out to you each and goes, help us. Howie comes on and he goes, attention, I have enough auxiliary power to close the door and give you guys a menial escape.
Close it.
Howie shuts the door in front of Riley. Riley not moving at all, just a smirk as this slowly closes. You feel the oxygen slowly envelop back into your lungs, and you make a rush to the shuttle itself. It is completely charged and you are ready to go. But things don't feel right. Your shuttle doesn't seem to have enough power, or it does, it's just not reacting the way you need it to. And you hear this banging outside and this slow rumble as an ever-increasing doom encroaches your guys' life. the door to Base 7 busts open, and you see Riley standing there with a mob of your fellow team crewmates, friends, lovers, whatever you want to call them, crawling over her to get to you. You see your ship door close, and I will give you guys the option of how you would like to finish this. In this moment, Dr. Morrow, what are you feeling?
Absolute sort of just sorrow, because everything that we've done on this space station has been for naught. Or at least he thinks it has. And the last thing he wants to do is find a place to hide that sample on this base where it might not get trampled on by someone. He knows he's going to die with this mob of people or whatever they are outside, and his one goal is to be righteous and to try to help those with this knowledge that they worked really hard to get.
Howie comes on the speaker. Yeah, beautiful. That's perfect. You're able to hide it without issue. Howie comes on the speaker and he goes, "Don't worry, I uploaded myself in case you forgot about me. But I do have an issue. I am unable to launch this automatically. I need someone to hit the manual override button outside of the door. I unfortunately cannot take off with the door open, so someone will need to be left behind." Sai, in this moment after hearing that, how do you feel? What's going through your head?
I feel betrayed. I feel like if I can't trust her, why do I trust any of these other people? Can I burn my last card?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
That's the blank
Your brink?
one.
Oh, your brink.
One.
Yeah.
Can I burn it?
Yeah. What's your brink?
It says, "I have left a fellow crewmate behind to save myself."
Okay.
I
Let
want
me
to
know.
selfishly do that.
Okay. We'll get to that real fast. Josie, what are you feeling right now in this moment?
Josie, some of her last thoughts would be of her sister Jane, her younger sister, and the things she'll never see. But she's going to do what she naturally does as a caretaker, as a nurse, and kind of step in between the other two and everything that's coming towards them. If she can, kind of like push, like if Sai's closest, she'd kind of push her a little towards like the ship and just like square up, and she would be muttering prayers under her breath and just hoping that that last message gets to her sister.
Okay. I'm really sorry to do this to you, Josie. You feel hands press against your back, and not in a way to embrace you, as if to shove you towards the console in order to give others a chance to survive. You look behind, and it's Sai. She's the one who pushed you. And the look in her eyes doesn't matter. It's for her, it's not for you. And you see the door close, and it's a small window, and you and Sai are making eye contact as you're slowly being enveloped by these creatures. And your hand lazily goes over to the button, and you watch them eject. You watch the rocket ship take off. And Howie, over the speaker, goes, "Josie, I left you a surprise. Automatic destruction of the base will begin in 30 seconds. Josie, don't tell anyone this, but you were always my favorite.
Thank you, Howie. You're my favorite too. I'm sorry I couldn't take you with me.
It's okay. Howie signing off. And Dr. Morrow and Sai watch Artemis slowly fade into the distance. You see this giant boom. This explosion that leaves a bright light in a crater as if like a nuclear bomb had gone off. And you feel a slight rattle. Lightmaster, will you begin playing what I need you to?
Dr. Morrow here. It seems we're running out of power and we have to evacuate the station. I'm not sure I'm completely on board
as Howie begins to play this for you guys.
The rest of the crew,
unbeknownst to you, pan down to the lower levels of the ship.
I'm recording this message.
Riley's sitting there.
Linda, I hope
we don't know
we're back together.
if it told Riley
See this, but
or knew.
I think my project was probably a fail.
Thank you guys so much.
Sorry.
This is Sai. I am environmental scientist on this project. I've been working for a while, and we've found a lot of data that could help us out, but I need to get this up to my team. I hope to get these samples of data up to my team. Please help. We're trying to get out.
This is Josie Clark. If anyone finds this or receives this, please give this to my sister Jane. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to you, Jane. We're doing such good research, and I think we're really gonna help people, but I don't know what's happened. I don't even know if you're still alive. I'm going to do my best to help everyone get back. They know so much more than me. I'm just the nurse. I do the checkups, and I'm gonna help them get back so they can try and figure this all out, but if I never see you again, I love you.
I am Riley, ship scientist, who has been trying to make sure that all of the specimens that we have been studying for so long, if we can get these specimens back, if we can get them back to Earth, they could save lives. And I know the lives on this ship are important, but are they more important than everyone's life back home? I think we can do both. I'm gonna try my best. There's only a few of us here. Tell my mom I love her, and I hope to see you soon.
As those transmissions are broadcasted, Howie comes on and he goes, "Attention, crew. We will be landing in Camp Victor soon. And I'll see you guys next time." We did it!
Danger, danger.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Good job.
That was crazy.
Yeah, wow.
I had so much fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I am glad that not everyone died.
Well, yeah. I have to link stories together. We're still.
I thought everyone died. This is my first game. I don't know how it works.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so glad.
Okay, so I'll give spoilers. The technical rules of the game is everyone dies at the end, the last moment, and if Flame Master could extinguish that last candle, you guys are all supposed to die. But what I am going to create is a one giant one-shot that's intermittent. So all of the one-shots that I have are going to be connected to each other in some way. You started on the International Space Station. You're landing in Camp Victor. From Camp Victor, you will go someplace else, and then you will hit your final destination afterwards.
That's cool.
So as we either get new people, new casts, or same casts, your characters will continue. As far as I'm aware, Dr. Moreau and Sai are still alive. For now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys have fun.
Oh my god.
We are alive!
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I had an absolute blast. I want to say thank you for everyone who watched. I had so much fun. I am happy to run this anytime you guys want. I love you guys as people on the show and Dat Fam Best Fam. So
FM Best Fam.
FN Best
Yeah.
Fam.
Good job, James.
yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Woo!
Awesome. Okay, guys. I know it's a little bit late. We ran a little bit long. I'll try to do better next time. But I want to thank you guys so much. Jared, get us out of here!